everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today I'm gonna get to do some painting. So here's a little bit of a backstory about this piece I'm going to be working on today. I recently had a nephew that was born. He's adorable, and I, as part of my gift to the family, offered a piece of artwork that could be just whatever they wanted for their son's room. So they had asked that I paint something with the Bible verse, "You are the light of the world." They kind of just said, like, here are the colors of his room. As long as it goes with this Bible verse, sounds good to us. I started working on this during the summer, and I wasn't able to work on this while I was planning wedding stuff. Now that's all over. Now we're getting pretty settled in, so let's just jump right into it. I love watercolor. I've been doing watercolor for a long time now, though I'm not claiming to be incredible at it or anything like that. So the main colors of my nephew's room are yellows and grays and some blues. So I'm going to be doing that. I noticed from pictures of his nursery that his walls are like either a blue or a gray. I think mostly using yellow is going to be a great way to just brighten up the piece. So we're just gonna start with that. I'm gonna jump right into it with just erasing some of these lines. I sketched this out during the summer, but I want to erase some of these lines so it's just not so prominent. But I wanted to keep them on there so that you guys could kind of just see what it looked like. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do for at least now is leave the actual outlines of the continents white. I'm not really sure yet, but I'm going to make furthest away from all of them a dark yellow, almost gold tones, but not too gold because he does not have a gold room. He has more yellow tones in his room. And I hope you can see well enough, like as I'm mixing my paints and everything. I apologize if you can't. This is, you know, my first time trying to figure out how to do all this. Thanks for watching anyway. I appreciate it. I hope this is therapeutic for you. I have backstory on my day is I have been kind of just doing stuff on the computer all day long, and so I was getting like a really bad headache. So I knew I needed to do something not involving electronics. So this was just a really nice way to get away from all that and to still be productive. Now I'll probably take a more faint version of that yellow, just like a little bit more watered down, and take it around the sides. It would be cool to have this yellow as a pop of color in his room, but also because we think of light bulbs as having yellow light or white light, but I thought that would be an appropriate way to tie in what's going on in my nephew's room. So I have done watercolor for a really long time. My dad is more of an artist, and I always grew up just watching him draw and paint and things like that. So it was just something I was always fascinated by. Okay, so I'm gonna take some more water just to like try to blend these lines together a little bit more. And I know that again, there's a lot of pencil markings here right now, but the goal is to just make it blend together and then eventually erase the pencil markings after it all dries. I also find that a problem with me and art combination is that I am so afraid of wrecking it that's a lot of times what keeps me from doing it. And like, that's a really unhealthy reason to not do something. And I just started getting over that sort of like perfectionistic mindset with music. So now like, I don't feel like I do art enough that I am training myself to get over it. But you know, gotta get there eventually. So my goal with all of this is to just do my best, enjoy it, and hope that it goes with my nephew's room. And hopefully give my brother and sister-in-law something that can last them, something that they think is cool, and hopefully something that my nephew likes for a long time. I think this kind of effect where like the brush strokes harden a little bit is really, really cool. Like that's always something that's drawn me to the texture of watercolor painting. I will probably make it all more bold with the darkness, just to make it a more stark contrast. But now that I have that idea, I am going to go into the areas surrounding and make the continents a little bit gray, and then stark white in the center. Meh, I don't really like that. I do really like that about watercolor, that I can usually go in and erase it if I don't like something. All right, so now I'm gonna make this part down here a copper. I think it'll give a nice stark contrast to the like grays and stuff around here. I think that's cool. I'm really liking how this is turning out. I wasn't exactly sure what I was gonna do for the background, but I'm really, really happy with this. I think that it's very powerful to have this kind of surrounding where it's not neat and there are just a lot of harsh strokes around it, because truly the darkness is not supposed to be neat and flowy. It's rough, and to me this symbolizes the difficulties of life and the struggles that we face and the struggles in the world, and that we are that light, that my nephew is that light, and he can bring light and shine light in the darkness. And so to me, this is just a powerful representation of what that means. So I'm gonna let this dry for just a little bit. I'm gonna come back with a paint marker. Then I'm going to outline the words that say "You are the light of the world." Then I'm gonna see if I need some outlining. I think that having the stark outline, but like sort of like making it look like a sketch, could end up being really, really cool. And I'm also going to erase the other pencil markings that are here. So I'll see you all really soon. All right, we're back at it to finish up. So I let it dry. I erased most of the markings. Ooh, I need to finish some of those really fast. We're pretty close here with the markings. It's actually looking pretty decent. Sometimes it's really hard for me to truly know if I like my work or not, because it feels like there's something missing, but I don't know what it is. So we'll see after I get working on this just a little bit more. I do like how it's looking so far. I do have this paint pen, which I've never used before, so hopefully it's good. Move this down a little bit so I can like write better. Okay, so we're getting there. This is the first, I am not a fan of how this is looking right now, but I did notice that a big reason why it was looking like really, really faint at first is because I was literally writing like this. And so all ink is obviously going back here when I needed to go to the front of the pen. So when I write from now on, I'm going to write like a normal person. Now, I'm going to take my black one and write "You are the of the." The only problem is I cannot find my word "you." Nailed it. It's still not really doing what I want, so I'm not really sure what to do. I think I'll put on a few more coats, maybe thicken up the letters a little bit. I've only put like one coat on of this, so I'll put on a few more there. Okay, so now world pops a lot better, but I still just do not like how it looks. I don't know, there's still something that's so wrong with it, but I don't know what to do. I mean, obviously I have to put this "you" in, but I mean, like, I don't want to outline it because I'm afraid it's gonna look bad. Maybe it won't look bad. Okay, my husband said, "Wow, that looks really good. I just can't see light very well," which obviously is the problem I've been struggling with. And he said, "You know, it'd be really good is if you just outlined light in black." And I was like, you know, I was debating on whether or not I should do that, so I'm just gonna go for it. Please be okay, please be good, please, please, please. Ooh, yeah, that's right. I need to do it like this. Sorry, guys. Well, there's one mistake of the evening. That's good. That's awesome. Okay, that's kind of neat. I will do that with the world as well. All right, that's it. It's not how I thought it would come out. And I also had an issue here, which is great, which is okay. You know, part of art is sometimes just letting go and having something different come out of it. So what I thought would be one specific style was not. It was very different than that. But you know, I'm happy with how it came out. Nephew, if you're watching this, if you somehow stumble across this video someday and you see me painting this to the thing that is either hanging up in your room or you got rid of because you outgrew that style, you are the light of the world, and you will always be the light of the world. So remember this and know that the world is going to continually get more difficult and darker, and you are that light. So shine it and let Christ live through you, okay? All right, everyone, thanks so much for watching me paint and experiment, make mistakes, and try to fix them. And I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.